Yo, what's up with you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Bleen, and I hope you guys have a great day so far. And today I'm gonna do a video on it's a little different, man. It's not gonna be a haircut tutorial. It's not gonna be something like that. I'm gonna go back and review some of my old haircuts. And I know I have a video like this already, but this is gonna be a little different. I want to talk to you guys on when I feel like I have grown the most I've been cutting for about 8 to 9 months now, and so I want to show you guys, where I feel like I've grown the most within that time period. And a lot of people will say, like, they'll ask me, oh, how long did it take for you to get good, and how long did it take you to do this and that? And so I wanted to make a video based on, where I felt like I've made the most improvement. But I also wanted to show you guys that, everybody's timing is different, you know what I mean? And although it might have took me 9 months to get to where I'm at, it probably took somebody else, 3 months, 4 months, maybe even 1, I don't know. But there's people that are always going to do things better and faster, but at the end of the day, that isn't you. So there's no reason to really, focus on those people that are going to be doing things a lot, faster, whatever. Because I promise you, there's somebody right out there that's been cutting for 9 months and are way better than me. There's people that's been cutting out there for like 4 months, and they're way better than me already. And it doesn't bother me whatsoever, and I can say that very confidently because I know, like, I have a lot to offer, and I know I have a lot of room to grow. And so when you keep that in mind, you learn to not let those things get to you, man, because it doesn't matter how good this next person is doing. At the end of the day, it really just matters how good you're doing. Do your clients like your haircuts? Are you improving? Are you getting better? Those stuff like that, man. So try not to focus on other people's, and that's why I decided to bring this to you guys, man, because I want to show you guys how long it took me, but also to not get discouraged on where you guys are at in your journey, man, because I promise you, give your guys self like a year or 2, man, and you guys are gonna be so clean. So don't get discouraged with anything, and I wanted to do this video because of that. And I'm gonna pull up on me, obviously, my phone. I'm gonna show you guys some haircuts. And so, like I said, where I feel like I've grown the most was been in, like, I would say probably the last 2, like 1.5 months or 2. I feel like within that time period, I have grown the most yet. I didn't even notice it until at some point I looked at my haircuts and I was like, yo, this looks a lot better than what my haircuts used to be. Obviously, it's just crazy because I'd never looked at my haircuts every day, but I would look at a new one every day because I cut like every day for sure. And so I would look at my haircuts and I would like study them, like, look at things that I didn't like about them. And there's a lot of stuff I didn't like about them, trust me. And there's still stuff I don't like about my haircuts. I'm like one of the most pickiest barbers when it comes to, my own haircuts, at least. I'm not, what I noticed, man, I'm not really picky with my haircuts that I get. Like, when somebody cuts my hair, I'm not too picky, man. I just tell them what I want. I let them do their thing, and at the end of the day, you feel me, I'm always happy with it. I am really picky when it comes to doing them. So, like, when I'm doing a haircut, I'm very picky, and I will point out every little thing. If it's not perfect to me, well, honestly, it's never perfect. But if it's not perfect, like, if it's not even, like, to my satisfaction, I won't stop cutting that person's hair. I'll make sure that I'm done and it's looking really, really good before I stop. But I am getting a little too far, so let's go show you some of my haircuts from about 2 months ago, and let's see if y'all can see a difference, because I definitely can. And let's go ahead and pull it up now you guys see it. So we're gonna go on Instagram, and we're gonna go to my business account for haircutting and stuff like that. All right, man. So obviously these are my most recent cuts. I post about every 2 days on there just to kind of remind people, feel me, I'm still here, I'm still cutting, showing them how I've been doing. But let's see this I want to go to about 2 months ago. Oh, that's the way bottom. Okay. Let's go to about here. May 7th. What's the date today? Hold up. All right, y'all. I had to search it up real quick, where we're at. But basically, and so we're in June right now. So I need to go to April. This was May. Let's see. I think this was April. All right, cool. So let's go all the way to the bottom to April. These are all Aprils. April, cool. Let's go March. Okay. All right, cool. Let's do this. So this one is an April 2nd. All right. The taper was not, it's not bad, but it's very much stretched out. You know, you could tell that at the time I was cutting his hair, I was trying to learn it. And his hair is very, let's see. His hair is very, like, loose. So I have to really brush it down a lot. And you can tell that right side is very, very, like, I should have knocked down a lot more bulk there. I feel like it's a one shade, you know? Like, it doesn't really transition that much. It just turns, it goes from really light to light, and then it just stays that shade for a very long time within this area right here, right there. And I really don't like that. So I feel like there's a lot of improvement I can do on that. Then there's this one. His hair was a little difficult. I remember when I first cut it, it was a little, this was my first time cutting his hair. I don't think it was bad, but I can see a lot of stuff in it, like in there. It kind of moves too fast. It looks like kind of like a shadow. But he has such thin hair that I think I got away with it a little bit, you know? And I do see a line back there. It's like, and all the way through the bottom from the back, I see a big line. I do like the C-cup. The C-cups are nice, but I see a line all the way in there. So, I mean, you can just tell based off this. I mean, it's not horrible, but I know, like, once you upload it on Instagram, for some reason, the quality kind of messes up a little bit, which I kind of don't like. Oh, shoot, I see a lot up in there. That's crazy, and in there as well. Yeah, so you could just see, like, the progress that I've made. This is another one, April 9th. It was a taper. The taper wasn't bad, but I definitely feel like the back taper wasn't bad. I feel like it was a little too... The lineup could have been way better in that corner. I feel like it was just too bulky in the front here. I feel like that should have been blended better. This side's not as bad, though. This side is pretty good. I don't like how I left too much hanging over. I did cut down some, but not all of it. The taper's not bad at all. It's not a bad haircut, but I see stuff in it. And then you got this one right here. This is the before. And this one wasn't bad. I do see a little bit of stuff in it, but overall it's a pretty good cut. I like the lineup. The C-cup's there. The beard probably could have been blended better. I see some stuff up there. I see some things in here, like I feel like that could have been blended right there better for sure in the near the C-cup. But it's not a bad cut. This was what, April 9th or 11th? Let's see. This one wasn't bad. I did it on my cousin. This was like a mid fade. I feel like I pushed it maybe a little too high. Probably would I would keep it lower now. But this wasn't a bad haircut. It was like a mid drop fade. Let's see. This haircut wasn't bad. I see a little bit of lines and stuff in it. I can see some stuff, but overall it's a pretty solid cut for sure. I feel like the lineup could have been a lot better. That's one thing I was struggling a lot back in the day too, was lining up, because not everybody would ask for him. This haircut, I did like this haircut. It was on a kid. It was a really good, but let's see if I can get a picture. I do see, that like this haircut is not photoshopped. I don't photoshop any of my stuff, so this is really how the haircut would look like. And it was a pretty good cut. I liked it. And for some reason, I feel like kids' hair to me is easy, man. It just blends very, very easily. I couldn't show you guys the whole thing. I don't know why I didn't take pictures of the whole thing, but this side, the other side, there's a little bit more work that needs to be done to my liking. I would have done a little bit more, and before I let him get up. And now this guy was looking for like a low taper, and I messed up. I didn't mess up, but like I feel like it's a mid, and it's not a low. Like if you see this, it's a mid, and I feel like it should have been like this side is kind of like a low, and then the other side is like a mid. Like it's one, they're not symmetrical, which is not cool. You know what I mean? They got to be the same length if I want to be doing that. So I mean, it's not horrible, but obviously there's a lot I could have done. I feel like a lot, and it almost looks like a shadow. I feel like the skin line isn't blended as best as it could be. There's definitely some stuff I could work on there. Let's see this. And keep in mind, this was about 2 months ago. So obviously I knew how to cut at that time. Like I wasn't really bad, but that's that, right? And I'm gonna show you guys. Let's show you this last one right here. This was this haircut. The back could have been blended better. I see some stuff up in the top, like up here, and right there at the top, and the back. I feel like the back is too condensed, and then especially on this side, like I see little stuff in here and up in here too. Like this could have been blended a lot better. This area, it's a light spot. This is real dark. This is real dark, but right in the middle there's a light spot. I don't like that whatsoever. There in the back. I mean, it's not horrible, but I could do a lot better now, I believe so. Alright, so now I've showed you guys, we'll show you this one too. This was not bad. I did fat line up there though. I don't know why I never blended it. I don't know, man. I should have. That's an easy like fix right there. Like that's a really harsh line to me. This side's not as bad, but dang, right there, man, that's horrible. That's horrible. Horrible. But it's alright. Now we're gonna move on to the haircuts. Oh, let's show this one too, man, because I didn't like this. So this is supposed to be a low taper, and it's not good, man. You can tell I don't cut too much of this type of texture, but I've been cutting a lot more of them lately. But yeah, this haircut to me is not that good. I don't like this one at all. This is one of my, I feel like this is like my worst haircut out there right now, to be real with you guys. Very ugly. But now that I showed you guys some of my old haircuts, this was May 5th, alright? And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of the the newer haircuts. Now let's go. Alright, let's get into some of these newer haircuts. I'm gonna kind of move fast just because I don't want this to be long, and we're recording now. Alright, so here we go. We got, this is the first one we're gonna look into. I just did this recently. I gave him a mid drop fade, and he had very interesting texture of hair, but this is that haircut right here. I can try to move it in slow motion for y'all. I like his hair. He had really nice hair. It blended very nicely, and I kind of really understood his hair. The one thing I would have liked to do is put the shaver on the bottom, but he doesn't like the shaver, so I wasn't able to do it to him. But I mean, overall, that's a really nice haircut. Obviously, I do see some stuff in it, but I do feel like I've improved a lot since those last ones. Here's that guy that was cutting my hair last time. I gave him a mid taper, and he was kind of in a rush because he had a client, so I wasn't able to like line him up and stuff like that. So it's just gonna be the taper. I wasn't able to give him a C cup either because we were just such in a rush because he had a client. As I was cutting his hair, that guy just came in, and so that's that haircut. Obviously, I like it a lot. Here's like a high fade I did on the other day. Very nice hair. This guy, his hair is so easy, bro. It blends so easy to me. I think it was only like a one open up top, and then I really just blended the rest in. I just spreaded my guides and stuff like that. Here goes a taper fade on my brother. You guys seen this on my YouTube channel, and obviously, it's a lot of improvement. I like the C cup a lot. He has very nice hair, and yeah, this is nice for sure. Obviously, his hair is crazy, man. I wish I would have watched it. I think it's a high taper with a little design in the back. The design I feel like could have used some work, but I'm barely starting to get into designs a little bit more. So, but I do like the high taper. The taper is nice, and the design is clean. Just the haircut overall is pretty good. I added texture in his hair, as you guys can see. The next haircut, it's like a mid taper with a C cup. Nice hair. He has a mullet. I didn't end up doing this for YouTube, but this is one of my clients that just came in, and it was nice. I really liked his hair. He had really nice hair. I love cutting his hair. He hasn't came back to me since I cut his hair this one time, but honestly, he has that really nice hair. Let's see this one. And this is another one I did. It's like a little design, like a little pour right there, and then just the mid fade right underneath. And you know, he has nice hair as well. You know, you can do a lot with it. He has really thick hair, but I mean, these are the haircuts, man. I've been doing a lot better, man. Just within this is in with this month and the beginning of last month. So yeah, we definitely been improving, y'all. And as you guys can see, like, to me, it's been dramatic. Like, the improvement has been like dramatic within these past couple of months. Like, I've seen the most improvement that I think I ever have, like, since I've been cutting hair. And obviously at the beginning it was bad. Like, I just seen a bunch of lines, and then it just started improving and improving and improving. And then now I'm starting to really like my, I always liked my haircuts, but now I'm starting to really like, yo, that's a fire haircut. But like, all of my haircuts, bro, I see a lot of stuff in them still. Like, there's a lot of stuff I don't like. And it's not because it's a bad haircut. It's just because I'm getting pickier. You know, I'm getting better. I'm starting to see more. I'm starting to see things that I really don't like whatsoever. And some things, it's like, it's just not cool to me, because it's like, I'm a barber. I'm trying to bring out the best level of quality I can give. And so it's one of those things, man. I'm just really picky on myself, so I'm always hard. But I mean, you guys seen it for your guys' self. Y'all know how it is, man. If I were you, what I would do, I think one of the biggest things that helped me improve the most was almost every night, man. Every time I cut hair, I would take pictures and videos, and I would go in and I would look at my haircuts and point out things I didn't like about them. And so far, I've never had a picture or a haircut that I had nothing to say about. So because of that, you're always going to be able to improve. You're always going to see something you don't like, and you're always going to have something to work on, and you're always going to have something to improve on, and you're just going to get better and better and better. And at some point, you're just going to get really good, and you will probably still have something really bad to, like, not bad to, like, really bad, but you'll still have something that you can critique on yourself, and that means that you are good, man. I've seen some of these top dogs, man, and they'll be cutting hair, and they're like, I didn't like this haircut. And to me, it just blows my mind, because to me, it's a nice haircut. And they're like, nah, bro, I feel like I could have done better. And I'm just like, yay. That's just crazy. Like, I can't wait to get there, man. Like, to me, something that wasn't that good to me is like top notch to somebody else, which is crazy. And I want to be there for sure, because that's just the best level, bro. That's when you know you've really been in this game for a minute and you really know what you're doing. And because I love this industry so much, you feel me, I know I'm gonna get there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will say, I think I'm going to do this. I'm not gonna do this video again in a couple months, but to be real with you guys, I feel like I'm gonna feel the exact same way that I feel right now in the next couple of months. I feel like in the next couple of months, I'm gonna feel the exact same way. Like, dang, bro, I've improved the most in these last couple months, like 3 months from now or whatever. I feel like it's gonna change, man. And I feel like it constantly is changing, and that's how you know you're always improving. So make sure to keep pushing, y'all. Y'all gonna keep getting your haircuts, man, because y'all finna get nice, man. I already did a reacting to subscribers' haircuts, and y'all are nice, bro. Y'all know how to cut. Keep doing y'all thing. And you feel me? I can't wait to see you guys grow too. I know a lot of you guys are just starting barber school, or about to, or whatever the case, man. And please don't get discouraged by anything, because at the end of the day, man, you can get as far as you want to. If you want to make it to the big leagues, dog, you can make it to the big leagues. You feel me? Just put in that grind, that practice. Like, feel me? This is going to have to turn into your life if you really want to make it to that type of level of success. But at the end of the day, success is different for everybody, so that you can get there and make the goals to make that possible, because you definitely can. Every single one of y'all that are watching, man, you guys got big things ahead of you guys if you truly want it. You know, a lot of people say they want it, but they don't want to do what it takes to get there. But beside that, this is the video. It's Tubelin. And once again, I hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. Peace.